Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids, Iowa for a Thursday night matchup here in the MASL between the Cedar Rapids Rampage and the visiting Milwaukee Wave. I'm Bob Bruce. Great to have you with us on a warmer, albeit still cold, wintry night here in downtown Cedar Rapids. The Rampage come in at 6-8, having lost 4 in a row in 5 of their last 6. This has been a season of streaks for the Rampage. They lost their first 3 to open the season before winning 5 in a row, and then again have lost 5 of their last 6 and 4 in a row, including an embarrassing loss on the 12th here in the Cell Center to Harrisburg, 5-3, a game in which the Harrisburg coach had to activate himself because of injuries. The night before, the Harrisburg team had snapped the 22-game losing streak. So it's been a season of up and downs for the Rampage. On their second coach of the season, Ante Chope is the head coach now and is 0-5 as the head coach for the Rampage. Milwaukee comes in at 12-2. They went on a Mexican road trip at 12-0. They lost 2 games while in Mexico and come here to the Cell Center having lost their first 2 matches of the season. And one of their players, Hans Dennison, is still in Mexico because of visa problems, unable to return to the United States with the team. So the Wave will be down Hans Dennison tonight. The Wave have been in the professional indoor soccer business for a very, very, very long time, 30-plus years, and very, very successful. The Rampage are 0-3 against the Wave this year, 2-2 last year, so 2-8 overall. Rampage in the home black jerseys and the visiting Wave in their, what'd you call those, Doug? Turquoise? What color is that? Getting help from Doug Miles. Green. All right, we'll go with green. Doug Miles of the Cedar Rapids Gazette here covering the Rampage as he has all season long. So we're underway. First quarter action here. No score. Josh Lemos, the keeper for the Wave, and Heiner House, wearing number 32, the starting keeper for the Rampage. This is Heiner with the ball now. Plays it ahead to Bobby Hurwitz with the Mohawk. Hurwitz sends it into the far corner, where Gordy Gerson is knocked off of the ball. Lemos scoops it up. He's got the pink jersey on. Heaves it towards midfield, or Ricardino, veteran soccer player, battles for the ball. Edwin Rojas has it for the Rampage, and we go the other way. Yoshi. Midfield for Mario Alvarez. Alvarez came in a trade in December with St. Louis, one of 2 players. Now the Wave control it. Drew Ruggles with the dreadlocks along the far boards. Sends it back to Lemos, the keeper. Lemos plays it ahead with his right foot. Just underway here, first quarter, 13-15 and counting, no score. Wave are 12-2. The Rampage are 6-8, fighting with Kansas City for that final playoff spot in the Central. Lemos joins the attack at midfield, plays it into the far corner. Alvarez clears it for the Rampage, all the way back down. Tenzin Rampa out for the Wave. Lemos looking for Rampa and then sends it back the other way for Daniel Chamali. Chamali playing catch with Lemos. Now Marchio Liate out for the Wave, number 77. Alex Bradley has it for the Rampage along the near boards. And now Lemos controls it for the Wave. Both teams probing early here. Yoshi back out for Cedar Rapids, and here come the Wave on the attack. Max Ferdinand right in front of us. Yoshi defensively on him. Ferdinand works his way into the middle. Arriaga knocks it away from Ferdinand, and here we go the other way. Osvaldo Rojas, Mexican native, on for the Rampage. Just double teamed along the far boards. Gordy Gerson, the goal and points leader for the Rampage, fighting in the corner for it along with Rojas. Cleared by Guillermo Viega. And there's a Lemos save. The first shot on goal for the Rampage. Lemos gets his first save. Osvaldo Rojas credited for the shot on goal. Lemos again. Whistle and a foul from behind on the Rampage. It'll be on Fibo Arriaga. And the Wave will restart. Just underway, no score. Lemos lobs it into the near corner for Ian Bennett. Taken away by Sandoval, a whistle and a foul on the Wave. Rampage restart. Heiner puts his left foot into it. Wants Rojas in the far corner. Too high for Rojas, and back to Edwin Rojas' brother. Osvaldo and Edwin on this team. Whistle and a foul, and the Rave will go on the attack. Heiner comes out of the crease, takes it away from Bennett. Ian Bennett there for the Wave. Headed by Gerson, tries to keep it in play. It goes up and over the dasher board. Wave restart. Chad Vandegrift on for Milwaukee, wearing number 3. Stuart Grable out there as well, number 12. Grable comes off now. And all the way back. Lemos has to go all the way back to his own goal to scoop it up, keep it away from Rojas. Leite, number 77, top of the box. Stolen from behind by Gordy Gerson, Kid Dynamite. Tony Walls on his left, a whistle and a foul. Going to be called on Leite. Heiner will restart it. Right back to Edwin Rojas. Derek Huffman is back on. Missed last game because of too many penalty cards. Huffman is back. Sam Guernsey sitting this game out for the Rampage because of penalty cards. So the Rampage will restart from the top of the box. Charlie Bales, hometown kid on. Heavy hitter. Shot across the crease for Alex Bradley. After the setup from Tony Walls, they used Bales as the decoy on that restart. Pretty good looking shot for Bradley. He's just sent it wide, no score. 9:41 to go in the first here. Rampage and the Milwaukee Wave. This is the only game being played tonight in the MASL. Game 15 for the Rampage and the Wave. As we near our way to the end of the season. Hurwitz, Bobby Hurwitz gets his left foot on it. Not a difficult save for Lemos. Second shot on goal for the Rampage, a whistle and a foul. A restart coming for the Wave. Ricardino will do it. Hurwitz gets the block on Viega's shot. Bobby leads the team in block shots. Victor France, also acquired early in the season, the trade with St. Louis. Second leading scorer on the team. Number 15 along the far boards. There he is. Tries a bicycle kick, doesn't get much on it. Lemos will clear. Played ahead for Max Ferdinand. Taken away by Derek Huffman, and over it goes to the Rampage. Head to Gerson. Gerson, right-footed kick, sails wide. Rebound shot too high for France. Out of play. France and Huffman come off. Osvaldo Rojas back on for the Rampage. Yoshi is out there. Fibo Arriaga. Bennett for the Wave. Chamali along the near boards. Played back to Lemos. Gerson there defensively. Bennett along the far boards. Leite right in front of us. Sandoval on him. Tried to center it for Leite. Rampage were there to clear. Bennett tries to steal it away, and it's cleared by Gerson. Gordy will come off. Alex Bradley back on. Rampage did make a trade at the trading deadline Monday. Taylor Bond, a much ballyhooed acquisition in the offseason for the Rampage, traded to Tacoma for future considerations. And to replace him, Drew Russell, who grew up in Mount Vernon, not far from Cedar Rapids, and has played professionally several places and trained with this team all season long. Drew Russell's going to get his first action of the season here for the Rampage. In the indoor season, he played last year outdoors for the Rampage United. No score, timeout, 6:56 to go, first quarter. No score here, the first quarter restart for the Rampage. Charlie Bales at the top of the box. Strongest kick on the team, but he just tries to squeak it through, and it gets all the way to Lemos, the keeper for the Wave. Scoops it up and sends it the other way. Everybody a little surprised that Bales, who's got a ton of power with that right foot, didn't let it loose. Ahead to Vandegrift. Bales on him. Taken away by the Rampage. And then taken right back by Ferdinand. Heiner. Tries to clear, kept in by the Wave. Grable sends it up and over the net, out of play. And a restart coming for the Rampage. Gordy Gerson's line back out now for the Rampage, along with Derek Huffman and Edwin Rojas. Alvarez out there as well. Lemos out of position. Gerson couldn't get it past him. I don't think that'll be credited as a shot on goal, but an open net as Josh Lemos scrambled away from the net to try and control the ball, and Gordy Gerson nearly took it away. Huffman tries to beat Ricardino to the ball and doesn't. It will be a Wave restart from the right elbow. Restart from the top of the box. Drew Ruggles standing right in front of Heiner. There's a shot and a save from Heiner. Far side shot for Ian Bennett. Heiner gets the save. So we remain scoreless, closing in on 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lemos at midfield, head to Leite, and then Ruggles. Lobbed into the far corner. Tried to get it to Leite. Over it goes, and Drew Russell on. First action of the season for the Mount Vernon native. Rojas on the restart sends it other end, near corner. And Lemos will send it back the other way for the Wave. Not a lot of offensive action so far here early. Milwaukee coming off a 2-game road trip to Mexico. And the Rampage loses a 4 in a row. Even with a 2-game losing streak, the Wave firmly in control of the Central Division. Kansas City and Cedar Rapids are fighting for that second playoff spot. Ricardino for the Wave. Chino. Rojas on him. Chino around him. Right foot, shot, and a save by Heiner. Chino Curiel got around his defender and got a shot on goal. And there's one from the right side, a blast from the right side for Osvaldo Rojas. It sails wide. Wave restart. Huffman plays it back to Heiner. Chino is there. Chino and Heiner collide. A foul on Chino. Heiner says, I'm fine. Play on. Chino walking off with a limp. So here we go. 3:39 to go in the first. Heiner gives it a fling, headed into the corner by Victor France. Chad Vandergrift there defensively for the Wave. That'll go out of play. Turnover to Milwaukee. Ian Bennett, far side, all the way across to Tenzin Rampa. Rampa, Chamali now 2-on-1 for the Wave if they hurry. Oh, nice centering pass and a score. Ian Bennett, a beautiful goal. Ian Bennett gets the goal. Daniel Chamali, the assist. You saw that setting up. The Wave had a 2-on-1 right in front of Heiner. Chamali to Bennett for the first goal of the game. 1-0 Milwaukee, 3:10 to go in the first. That's perfection. So first goal of the game, Ian Bennett gets it. Daniel Chamali the assist. 1-0 Milwaukee, 3:03 of the first. One nothing, Milwaukee leads this one. Under 3 to go in the first quarter. Just a beautiful, beautiful give and go perfection for the first goal for the Wave. Ian Bennett credited for the goal. Daniel Chamali the assist. 1-0 Wave. During this 4-game losing streak and having lost 5 of 6, the Rampage have played from behind almost the entire time. Not surprisingly. It's a shot from the right side. Heiner makes the save. Chad Vandegrift coming down the right side. Blasts it with his right foot. Heiner makes the save. Restart. Right in front of me. Fernando. Ruggles has it taken away by Hurwitz. Bobby. Shot from the right side, Arriago, Fibo Arriago from the right side off the backboard. Headed away by the Wave. Played ahead to Hurwitz. Fibo for Tony Walls, but that's too high over the dasher board, not a play. Unforced turnover for the Rampage. They trail this one 1-0, 1:48 to go in the first quarter. Josh Lemos on the attack for the Wave, setting things up. He's got Chamali in the middle. Turned over to the Rampage. Fibo will restart it for Cedar Rapids. The Wave will extend their defense. Wants Walls in the middle. Shot, a turnaround shot and a goal. Josh Lemos came all the way out of the net, out of position. And Drew Russell, I believe, gets credit for that goal. In his first game of the season, Drew Russell, the Mount Vernon native, picks up his first goal of the season in just his second shift, and we are tied at 1. To see if anybody gets credited for the assist there. So Drew Russell making his impact felt right away, and we're tied at 1. 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Huffman clears, a whistle and a foul. Osvaldo Rojas didn't much like that call. Restart coming for the Wave. Max Ferdinand standing next to the ball. Rojas and Alex Bradley, the wall for the Rampage. And a timeout taken by the Wave. 44 seconds to go in the first. We're tied at 1. Did you have a time on Drew Russell's goal unassisted for the Rampage. We're tied at 1 here. Restart coming for Milwaukee. 44.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Light crowd here on a Thursday night at the Cell Center. Tried to get Ruggles along the right side. Sandoval takes it away. Yoshi, right side for Rojas. Rojas, a shot and a goal. Osvaldo Rojas, the goal. Off of the steal by Yoshio Sandoval. So Yoshi credited for the assist. Does the work there. Finds Rojas right side. Puts it in with his right foot past a diving Josh Lemos. 2-1, Rampage lead this, 36 seconds left. Careless pass from the Wave turns into a Rampage goal. And the Rampage a rare lead during this 4-game losing streak. They lead this one 2-1. Under 30 to go here in the first. Ian Bennett along the near side, wasn't expecting the pass. Tony Walls clears for the Rampage. Vandegrift there for Milwaukee. Out of play. Still 12 seconds to go, a Rampage restart. Hurwitz wants it along the far side. He'll get it. Headed away by the Wave. Stuart Grable. Head to Bennett, and that'll do it for the first period. Milwaukee scores first on an Ian Bennett goal at 11:50, and then 2 goals in a couple of minutes for the Rampage. Drew Russell unassisted, and then Osvaldo Rojas gets the goal with the assist from Yoshi. 2-1, Rampage lead this one after 1. Rampage lead this one 2-1, out shooting the Wave 6-5 in the first period. Goals for Drew Russell and Osvaldo Rojas, with an assist for Yoshio Sandoval in the first for the Rampage. The Wave goal came from Ian Bennett, and the assist to Daniel Chamali. 2-1, Rampage lead this one. Gordy Gerson restarts for the Rampage. Get underway here in the second. Bob Bruce on a Thursday night from the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids. We make our way towards the end of another MASL season. Just a handful of regular season games left. Milwaukee well ahead in the Central. Most of the divisions have a clear-cut division winner, but there are tight races for the second playoff spot within each of the divisions, including this Central, where Kansas City and the Rampage are battling. Rampage had a substantial lead prior to this 4-game losing streak. A win here would go a long ways toward their making the playoffs for the first time in franchise history in year number 3. Tenzin Rampa for the Wave. Stuart Grable out as well. Santos, Jonathan Santos, a former Rampage player, has it for the Wave. Santos played, I believe, for the Rampage United outdoor team. Last year was the first year of the outdoor team. Ian Bennett tied up. Grable heads it back in for the Wave. Now Tenzin Rampa. Marchio Leite bumped into and a foul was going to be called. Leite helped up by Derek Huffman, and a restart coming. Ricardino and Leite standing over the ball. (2-1) Rampage lead this one, played off the back wall. Heiner gets a hand on it for the Rampage. Try to clear. Stays back in the Rampage end. There's Ricardino. Nearly collided with Heiner. It's the Beastie Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Cranked up here. Heiner joins the attack at midfield. Gordy Gerson in the corner for the Rampage. Lead this one 2-1. Ian Bennett for the Wave the other way. Drew Ruggles with the dreadlocks. Plays it back to Lemos. Lemos, an interesting haircut. Sort of a kind of a mohawk, flat top combination. Shot left side, Victor France through the crease. Mario Alvarez maintains control for the Rampage. Plays it back to Febo. And all the way back to Heiner. Into the corner, too high. Osvaldo Rojas was set up in the near corner, but that pass lobbed over the top of the dasher board, not a play. Lemos will make his way behind the plexiglass. Drew Ruggles. Now Chad Vandegrift for the Wave. Ian Bennett right back to Vandegrift in between a couple of Rampage defenders. Rampage playing almost a neutral ice trap, to use a hockey term, tying things up in the neutral zone. And Lemos tries to get through and can't, way out of position now, all the way down, 3/4 of the way down the pitch. Now he'll make his way back towards his own goal. Vandegrift works his way to the left elbow. So the Wave probing here, trailing 2-1, 11:37 to go in the second period. Ian Bennett has the goal for the Wave. A whistle and a foul, that'll be on the Wave on Max Ferdinand. Heiner for Alex Bradley, heads it back into the middle. There's Drew Russell, he's got a goal. His first game with the Rampage. Russell battling for the ball. Derek Huffman in there as well. Alex Bradley comes back to Lemos. Near side, far corner. Chamali, Daniel Chamali, and a whistle. Lemos at midfield. Max Ferdinand along the near wall. He gets around a defender, sends it high off the crossbar. Left-footed shot for Tenzin Rampa. Won't get through. Ferdinand can't get to it. Cleared by Febo. Jonathan Santos, left elbow. Now Ruggles at midfield, slowing things down. Viega, and all the way back to Lemos. Ruggles thought Lemos was a little further ahead in the attack than he was. Lemos had to go back to get it. Gerson and Hurwitz double up. Ruggles, a foul on Cedar Rapids. Restart coming for the Wave inside the far board. Stuart Grable standing over the ball. Max Ferdinand as well. There's Ferdinand. Well, plays it off the back boards. Tried to center it for Grable. Cleared by the Rampage, but played right back in by the Wave. 9:36 to go, 2-1. The score here, all three goals coming in the first period. Rampage lead this one. Having lost 4 in a row. Lobbed into the far corner by Lemos. Shot sails wide. Viega there for the Wave. Couldn't get the rebound. Heiner covers it up. Played ahead for the Rampage. Tried to get a streaking Tony Walls, too far for him. Lemos with his left foot sends it ahead for Ruggles. Right idea. Walls had a step on the Wave defense, and Gerson tried to get it to him just a step ahead. Leite along the near boards. Now Lemos at midfield. Lemos with his right foot, a shot and a goal from the keeper. Josh Lemos from about 20 yards out, right side, has edged his way across midfield and looking for somebody to pass it to, and then fired it with his right foot and gets it past Heiner. So the goalie unassisted, 8:13 to go in the second, and we are tied at 2. So credit Josh Lemos for the goal. So tied at 2 with 8:12 to go here in the first half. Lemos, who just scored the goal for the Wave. We'll have to see if that's his first goal of the year. It's not as unusual in indoor soccer for the keeper to score, but it's still not something you see frequently. So here come the Rampage, tied at 2. Played off the back wall by Alvarez. Keeps it in the zone. Alex Bradley, double teamed, plays it off his chest. Back to Huffman. Save for Lemos. Derek Huffman with the right foot from the left elbow. Good blast. Lemos makes the save. tied at 2. 7:16 to go here in the first. A whistle and a foul on the Rampage. A quick restart. While the Rampage were arguing, a quick restart for the Wave. And out of play and over to Cedar Rapids. All right, timeout. We'll take it with him. 7:12 to go in the first half. We're tied at 2 in Cedar Rapids. Two up, 7:12 to go in the first half. Thursday night, major arena soccer league action in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Milwaukee comes in at 12-2, having lost their last 2 on a road trip through Mexico, where one of their players, Hans Dennison, is stuck. Visa problems. So the Rampage are short tonight, and the Wave are a player short tonight. The Rampage traded Taylor Bond earlier in the week to Tacoma for future considerations, activated Drew Russell for his first action of the season. He's got a goal, one of the 2 Rampage goals. Ball sails out of play and over to the Rampage. I checked that the Wave. Drew Ruggles. Lemos already got a goal in the game. The Wave keeper plays it into the middle. Cleared by the Rampage and played right back in. Heiner scoops it up. Stolen away. Daniel Chamali's got an assist tonight, steals that pass off of Yoshi's foot, but it goes out of play. And a restart from the top of the box for Milwaukee. Max Ferdinand stands over the ball. Now Liate in the middle. Shot from the right side, Ruggles off of the top Arctic insulation dasher board. Alex Bradley back on for the Rampage. Hurwitz, what a move. Gets around his defender, leaves him in his feet. Left side for Bradley. Santos on him, Bradley off the back wall. Tried to center it, nobody home for Cedar Rapids. Victor France has it. France tries to scoot around Ruggles, played ahead. Drew has it for Milwaukee. Ian Bennett knocked away by the Rampage. Restart coming for Milwaukee. The top of the box, Max Ferdinand is there again. Marcio Liate. Shot through the middle, sails harmlessly high. That's Max Ferdinand who fired that one up. Check that Ian Bennett, who's got a goal tonight. Too high for Milwaukee. Febo in front of Viega. Contact on the shot from the top. So Edwin Rojas hit as he fired it up from the top of the box, a whistle and a foul. Huffman blocked by Liate. All the way back into the Rampage end. Viega heads it back to midfield. Contact, Viega and Osvaldo Rojas collide and both go down. Trainer is out. Osvaldo Rojas gets back up for the Rampage. He's holding his ribs. Viega helped back up by Rojas. And he'll stay out. So Viega will leave because an official's timeout was taken. Chad Vandegrift back on for the Wave. Liate. Vandegrift in the far corner. Gerson on him. Gordy giving up about 50 pounds and 4 inches. But if you think Gordy's going to back down, you don't know Gordy Gerson. Lemos for Ian Bennett. Heiner comes all the way out and knocks it out of play. Bennett stays down. Next up for the Rampage, they go on the road. They are at Kansas City. They are 3-0 against the Comets this year, going for the 4-game sweep. They are battling for the second and final playoff spot in the Central Division. And that's it for January. And then it's crunch time. Santos, partially blocked by Gerson. Rampage the other way, ahead for Gerson. Liate is back there defensively and knocks it out of play, so a restart coming for the Rampage. Mario Alvarez. Charlie Bales. Huffman and Bales on the back end for the Rampage. Now Bales sets up along the near boards. Tried to get it to Gerson in the middle. Taken away by the Wave. And they can't clear. Charlie, weak off the backboard. Knocked away by Vandegrift. Vandegrift and Bales collide, and we'll see our first power play of the game. A blue card is going to be called on Chad Vandegrift. Charlie Bales is down right in front of us, so a 2-minute power play coming for the Rampage. First one of the game, either way. So Chad Vandegrift will sit down. The first power play of the game, either way. This one goes for the Rampage. Rampage are not good on the power play. 16th in the league. They convert only on 12.5% of their man advantages. So we'll see what they can do here. So Tony Walls and Charlie Bales are out. Derek Huffman. The restart goes off of Ian Bennett and out of play. So now a restart with Gordy Gerson is out there and Victor France as well. Shot and a save by Lemos. Walls gets the shot. Lemos the save. Penalty kill for the Wave. Santos, Bennett. Stuart Grable is out there as well as Liate. That's the 4 on the penalty kill for Milwaukee. Already 2 quick shots on goal and 2 saves for Josh Lemos on this Rampage power play. Minute 38 to go. 3:45 in the first half. Grable tries to take it away from Bales. Bales shot and a right-hand save by Lemos. Far corner for Gordy. Bennett on Tony Walls. Grable tries to take it away from Charlie Bales. I've seen Bales shoot indoor and outdoor, and I'm still amazed every time I hear the thump when he shoots. Victor France in the middle. Can't settle it down on his left foot. Left side, Huffman plays it off the back wall. Bennett clears. A whistle and a restart coming. I'm not sure why, but a restart for the Rampage. Bennett cleared it. A man short, but there was a whistle. Walls, Bales, Vandegrift, or Stuart Grable, the block with his legs. Vandegrift in the box for the Wave. Bales near side. Stolen away by Grable. Walls goes back to try and knock it away from Grable. Contact and a yellow card, a blue card coming. So just like that, that power play will be over in 31 seconds. So we'll be 4-on-4 for 31 seconds. And then Milwaukee will go on the power play for a minute and a half or a minute 29. Now the officials are huddling up. Santos and Bobby Hurwitz having a conversation. Bobby changes his mohawk color on a weekly basis. What is that tonight, Doug? Is that blue? Is that Hurwitz got a blue mohawk tonight? I'm not sure what color that is. Can't be good for the hair, changing your hair color every week. So 4-on-4 for 27 seconds, and then Milwaukee goes on the man advantage. Leite for Milwaukee. Near corner. Ferdinand shot, partially blocked by Edwin Rojas. 5 seconds on the power play, or the 4-on-4, and then Milwaukee goes on the power play as Chad Vandegrift will come out of the box. So a minute 28 on the Milwaukee man advantage. Lemos will play it ahead to Leite. Ricardino is out there for Milwaukee on Santos. Max Ferdinand and Ian Bennett are the 5 on the power play for Milwaukee. Shot sails high. That Santos wants that one back. Wish he had kept it a little bit lower. Hurwitz on the penalty kill for Cedar Rapids. Febo, Huffman, Hurwitz, and Rojas are out there on the penalty kill. Edwin Rojas. 2-2, minute 29 to go in the first half. 47 seconds on this Milwaukee power play. Leite. Ricardino, left foot, tries to snake it through. Can't get it by the defenders. Tries it again in the middle for Santos. Rojas tries to clear. Lemos is there for the Wave.
Let's go, Cedar Rapids. Let's hear for the Rampage.
16 seconds on the power play. Leite, one last rush. Ferdinand in the far corner. Ricardino. Right side. Santos. A whistle, and here's another foul. This one is going to be called on Edwin Rojas, who runs into Jonathan Santos. Santos goes down, another blue card. So still 3 seconds on the 5-on-4. And then It will remain an advantage for the rest of the first half and starting the second half for Milwaukee. So it'll be 5-on-3 for 3 seconds, and then 5-on-4 for 1:57. So the Wave will set up here for one final shot. 5-on-3. Still 44 seconds to go in the half. Gerson and the official having a heated conversation. So 2 Rampage players in the penalty box for the next 3 seconds. Both Rojas's, Osvaldo and Edwin. Osvaldo will come out in 3 seconds. Edwin will stay in for the full 2 minutes. So 5-on-3 for 3 seconds. Ricardino to restart, left elbow. Right side, Ferdinand. And so Tony Walls comes back on now, and it's 5-on-4 with 35 seconds to go in the first half. Tied at 2. Walls 1-on-3. Plays it back to Huffman. Rampage just running clock. Hurwitz gets it into the Wave end. Hurwitz on Santos. Ricardino for Milwaukee. Max Ferdinand. Head to Bennett, left side. And that's it for the first half. So still 1:16 in the man advantage when we come back in the second half. It's halftime in Cedar Rapids. We are tied at 2. About ready to go with the second half here from the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids. The Rampage and the Milwaukee Wave tied at 2. Rampage goals. Drew Russell gets his first of the season for the Rampage. Osvaldo Rojas gets his 4th. Yoshio Sandoval picks up his 3rd assist of the season. Goals for the Wave, Ian Bennett, and the keeper, Josh Lemos, get goals in the first half. We are tied at 2. Power play continues for the Wave here to open the second half. They'll be on it for the next 44 seconds. And Edwin Rojas will remain in the penalty box for the Rampage. Two goals in the first for the Rampage, 1 in the first and the second for the Wave. Shots on goal 10-9. The Rampage leads 6 in the first, 4 in the second for Cedar Rapids. Milwaukee had 5 shots on goal in the first and 4 in the second. Total shots 18-13. The Rampage lead. 8 missed shots for the Rampage, 4 for the Wave. The Rampage and the Wave have each blocked 6 shots. 3 fouls called on Cedar Rapids and 2 on the Wave. The Rampage were 0 for 1 in power plays in the second half. As of now, the Wave are 0 for 1 and they are on their second for the next 44 seconds. So we're ready to go in the second half here. Penalty kill for the Rampage, Bobby Hurwitz. Yoshi is out there, Derek Huffman, and Tony Walls. Penalty kill unit out. The Rampage kill off 62.5% of the power plays that they faced. That is good for 9th in the MASL. Sure what the conversation is about here. Checking the clock, I guess. Max Ferdinand on the power play for Milwaukee. Ricardino is out there as well. Jonathan Santos, Marcio Liate with the ball. Near side for Santos. Taken away by Hurwitz. Tries to clear, kept in by the Wave. Back to Yoshi. He's got Tony Walls along the right side. Lemos gets there first. Under 40 to go in this Milwaukee power play. Max Ferdinand slows it up. Leite, far side. Tries to center it, knocked away by Rojas. Ricardino from the right elbow. 24 seconds to go in the power play. Knocked out by Huffman. It'll stay with Milwaukee. A restart from the far corner. Max Ferdinand goes over to restart. Ian Bennett will come to the far side. Ricardino quickly goes off and Drew Ruggles back on for this restart for the Wave. Ruggles at the top of the box. Tried to sneak it through to Bennett, cleared by Hurwitz in the Rampage. Lemos there for Milwaukee. Leite, the Ferdinand, cleared by Sandoval. That should about do it for this penalty kill for the Rampage. One quick rush, and Milwaukee won't get it off. Gordy Gerson back on, and the power play is over. Santos' shot goes over the top of the goal and out of play. So both teams 0 for 2 on power plays. Back to 5-on-5 soccer, 13:36 to go in the third. Victor France, left side for Gerson, off the backboard. Gets it right back, and a whistle. So a Cedar Rapids restart. Handball on Milwaukee. France at the top of the box. Gerson will restart from the near side. Febo along the back wall sends it out of play. Turnover and over to Milwaukee. Tenzin Rampa for Milwaukee. Plays it ahead, nearly stolen away by the Rampage. Milwaukee controls. Ferdinand near corner, and Rampa gets some foot on the leather. Both teams coming out with more energy here in the second half. Here's Ruggles. Febo blocks it in the middle of the crease. Daniel Chamali has got an assist for the Wave. He's on. Chad Vandegrift near side. Chamali off the back wall. Heiner fumbles it and then picks it up and plays it ahead to Derek Huffman. Gerson along the far boards. Three-on-two for the Wave. Centering pass. Max Ferdinand can't get it past Derek Huffman. Max Ferdinand ended up with control of the ball along the right side of the crease. Derek Huffman is there defensively. We remain tied at 2. Febo knocks it out of play, and careless turnover and back over to the Wave. 11:50 to go in the third, tied at 2. Milwaukee on a 2-game losing streak, a road trip through Mexico. The Rampage have lost 4 in a row and 5 of 6. Traded Taylor Bond on Monday to Tacoma, activated Drew Russell, local kid who's got a goal tonight. Rampage on the attack, Alex Bradley. Centers it for Drew Russell. There's a shot to goal on the rebound, Alex Bradley. Drew Russell looking for his second goal of the game. Knocked down out front. Alex Bradley is there and puts the Rampage up 3-2, 11:14 to go in the third. Goal number 7 on the season for Alex. I don't think they'll give an assist on that. If so, it would go to Drew Russell. It'll be interesting to see. Russell's shot was blocked, and Bradley was right there from the top of the box, just inside the top of the box, to blast it by Lemos. There's a whistle and a foul. Tony Walls called for tripping Lemos. Stuart Grable slow to get up for the Wave. Sandoval on Ferdinand in the far corner. Heiner clears it off the wall. Hurwitz Gets around Santos. Bobby right side. Shot off of one of the crossbars, one of the posts. Doesn't go past the line, no goal, and here comes Milwaukee and a foul. Yoshi and Ferdinand run into each other, and Yoshi will get called for the foul. So here comes a Wave restart from the top of the box. Right side, Chamali. Oh, he fanned on it. Had an opening in the net, but he fanned on the shot. Quick restart for the Wave. Bales sends it all the way back down. Alvarez, France, and Gerson back on. So the Gerson line out for Cedar Rapids. 10:03 to play in the third. Rampage by 1. Near corner for Bennett. Bennett double teamed. Ruggles heads it towards the goal. Heiner clears. Gerson along the near boards. Huffman. Big blast from 20 yards out. Goes out of play. Over to the Wave. The line change for Milwaukee. Yoshi has it for the Rampage. Huffman clears the middle. Chamali will let it go all the way back to his keeper, Lemos. Lemos sails that one high over the dasher boards, a turnover, and it'll go over to the Rampage. Huffman through the double team. Lemos goes flying, run into by Osvaldo Rojas, no whistle. Lemos says to the official, really? Liate in the middle. Santos sends it along the near boards, gets it right back, a shot. Jonathan Santos from the right angle. And Santos will come off. Ricardino on for Milwaukee. Drew Russell takes it away. Goes flying. Foul on Liate. Rampage restart just inside midfield. 7:38 to go in the third. Rampage lead this one by 1. Russell, Bradley, and Rojas goals tonight for the Rampage. Oh, right through the middle. Looking for Drew Russell. Couldn't settle it down. Ricardino for Milwaukee tries to clear. There's a foul. Milwaukee foul, Rampage restart. Russell camped on the right side trying to get it to him. Now he'll work his way to the left side. Edwin Rojas into the middle, Tony Walls. Stolen away, Ricardino clears, and he'll come off. Grable back on for Milwaukee. Another foul on the Wave. So this restart will come from the far corner for Cedar Rapids. Gerson to restart. Walls and Hurwitz at the top of the box. Fibo Arriaga there as well. Three-man wall for Milwaukee. Right side Walls leaves it for Hurwitz. Shot, save, Lemos. Lemos gets his hands about face high and sends it up and out of play. Credit Josh for the save. 3-2, Rampage lead it. Timeout, 6:47 to go in the third. Shots on goal tied at 12. Rampage have blocked 9 and the Wave 7. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play. 4 penalty minutes on Cedar Rapids, 2 on Milwaukee. 3-2, Cedar Rapids leads this, trying to end a 4-game losing streak and pick up a game on Kansas City in the battle for the second and final playoff spot in the Central Division. Right side shot, Huffman. Handball on Cedar Rapids. And a turnover. Go to the Wave. Walls, top of the box, left side, Alex Bradley, he's got a goal tonight. Lemos makes that save. Bradley from the left elbow. Stuart Grable clears that ball defensively for Milwaukee. Perhaps saving a goal. Chad Vandegrift with the orange shoes. Lemos is wearing the orange sneakers as well. All sorts of shoe colors out there tonight on both teams. Lemos has got a goal tonight for Milwaukee. Sets up in midfield and gets it back. In essence, an extra attacker. Right side shot. Heiner makes the save. Rampa's shot from outside the right elbow. Heiner able to misdirect it. He'll come off. Drew Ruggles is back on. Jonathan Santos as well for the Wave. 12-2 for Milwaukee. Running away with the Central, 2-game losing streak. And a man short, Hans Dennison, stuck in Mexico. Couldn't get back across after their road trip. I suppose that feels when they say, no, you got to stay, you can't go. Ian Bennett turns around. Tries to squeak it past Heiner. Heiner's there, makes the save, plays it ahead to Febo. Left side, Gerson. Through the crease harmlessly. Out of play. Off of Rojas. But we'll stay with the Rampage. Yoshi to restart. Right elbow. Mario Alvarez plays it into the middle. Taken away by the Rampage. Chino Curiel for Milwaukee. Sandoval. Febo Arriaga. Alvarez, right side. Yoshi in the middle. Running players through the middle, trying to get something open. Wave the other way. Marchio Liate, right side Ricardino. Bradley extends the defense for the Rampage. Chad Vandegrift out. He's got the ball. Contact, a Wave player is down. It's Chad Vandegrift lying on his side. Players from both teams over there. 3:02 to go in the third. 3-2, the Rampage lead this one. Alex Bradley, the lone goal here for the Rampage in the third. Vandegrift is up. Is helped off. Heiner from his own goal. Wiedebach is back there for the Wave. Heiner picks it up and sends it halfway down. Near boards for Rojas. Huffman. Bradley, and sent back down by Milwaukee. Bradley along the near boards. Lemos, quick shot. Rojas, Edwin Rojas, or check that, Victor France, quick shot. Lemos clears it. Now Milwaukee. Ferdinand into the middle. Just wide for Santos. There's a shot and a goal. It's Viega. Guillermo Viega ties this up. 1:42 to go in the third. Top of the circle. Little bit of the left side. Gets it past Heiner. So we're tied. 1:42 to go in the third here. We'll give Vega the goal. Tied at 3. Bales and Hurwitz there for the Rampage. Yoshi sends it high and out of play over to Milwaukee. Guillermo Viega, the tying goal for Milwaukee here in the third. Bales. Bobby Hurwitz back to get it. One minute to go. 60 seconds left in the third. Walls, Bales into the middle. Hurwitz between the circles. Played back to Heiner. Walls, a collision with Tenzin Rampa. Foul going to be called on Rampa. Restart for the Rampage, 40 seconds to go in the third. Left side. Bales or Gerson, who gets this one? Well, Bales will fan out to the right. Gerson will approach the ball and take a timeout. 40 seconds to go. Restart coming for the Rampage. We're tied at 3. Two goals in the first and one here in the third for the Rampage. The Wave have gotten a goal in each of the quarters. We're tied at 3. 40 seconds to go. Rampage restart, left side. Wave out shooting the Rampage 6-3 this quarter and lead 15-13 in the game. Both teams 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Victor France, Gerson tries to center it right back to Tony Walls. Good defense from the Wave. Good look at play. Better defense from the Wave. Lemos plays it ahead to Ferdinand. France takes it away. 16 seconds to go. Huffman. France along the far boards, 10 to go. Weaves his way between defenders. Huffman shot that one up into the crowd. 4 seconds to go, third period. So Lemos between the legs to Ruggles. And that'll do it for the third. Tied at 3 with 15 minutes to go in regulation. Come on back for the fourth quarter from the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids. Tied up after 3 here at the Cell Center, the Rampage and the Milwaukee Wave. Milwaukee 12-2, the Rampage 6-8. Cedar Rapids has lost their last 4, 5 of their last 6. Started the season losing their first 3, then won 5 straight. Season of streaks for these Rampage. Ante Chope looking for his first win as head coach of the Rampage, taking over about a month ago. Osvaldo Rojas has a goal tonight for the Rampage, as does Drew Russell and Alex Bradley. Bradley the goal in the 3rd. Goals tonight for Viega, Bennett, and Chamali for the Wave. A little confusion. Grable will come back off and Ricardino on for Milwaukee. And now we're ready to go. So Heiner plays it across midfield, near corner for Rojas. Rojas double team, Ricardino and Rampa there for Milwaukee. Sandoval joins for the Rampage. Ian Bennett has it right in front of us. Bennett taken away by Alvarez, quickly centers it. Gordy Gerson plays it off the backboard. Lemos swallows it up. Rampage turnover. Drew Ruggles restarts. Victor France takes it away from Ricardino. Santos right back for Milwaukee. Late whistle. Marchio Leite had fallen about 20 seconds before that whistle was called. So Cedar Rapids foul. Gerson on Ruggles. Chamali. A weak shot through the middle and a save for Heiner. And a whistle. Ruggles has it in the near corner. Far side for Santos. Now Chamali. Taken away. Walls for Cedar Rapids. Cross midfield. Leite steals it away from behind. Now Bennett gets around Yoshi and Bradley. Sends his shot high. Milwaukee foul on Drew Ruggles. Rampage player is down. Heiner doing some medical work, it looks like, on Mario Alvarez. Helps him up. Headed away by Ruggles, gets it back. Too far for Walls. Back down into the Wave end. Santos a collision with Alex Bradley. And a foul on Bradley. Tied at 3, 12:39 to go here in regulation. Lemos plays it along the far boards. Now near side, Santos. Wants Grable in the corner. Gets him. Grable pushed down from behind. Foul on Febo. Febo says, that's diving. And then play action. The official will move the Rampage wall back. Santos to restart. Grable backs it out to midfield. Leite plays it into the corner. Taken away by Bradley. Alex is now down. Alex Bradley on his knees on the turf. Now he's up. So the Rampage will restart it. 11:56 to go, regulation tied at 3. Rampage scored first. Milwaukee tied. Rampage went up by 1. Milwaukee tied. Then it was 3-2. Rampage and Milwaukee tied. Wave have never led in this game. Tenzin Rampa. Near boards. Bradley gets it for Cedar Rapids. Wave foul. Extended break here. While everybody sings Ice, Ice, Baby. Vanilla Ice, what's he doing these days? I got a thumbs down from the sports writer here. Hating on Vanilla Ice, what's that all about? Queen stole it from him. Whistle and a foul on Milwaukee. Back to live action here. Hoffman gets it to France. Drew Russell back on for the Rampage. First game of the year, he's got a goal, and he's got the ball. Plays it off the backboard. Cleared by Viega. Right back in by the Rampage, Russell. Milwaukee controls. Chino goes flying. No whistle. Viega had the tying goal in the third. Santos right side. Rojas and Santos fight for the ball. Rojas wins. Bales and Santos collide. Ian Bennett for Milwaukee. Santos in midfield and plays it back to Lemos. Bennett far corner, shot high, rebound there for Ruggles. He couldn't get it. Milwaukee spreads out their offense. Ruggles in the middle now. Leite into the corner for Chamali, a whistle and a foul. Called on Huffman. Knocked Chamali down. Restart. Leite right off the backboard. Chamali streaked for the center of the crease. Heiner's got it. Head to Bales. Ball hits the official. Gordy Gerson's been quiet tonight, leading goal scorer and point totaler for the Rampage. Nothing tonight. Rampage in the wave end. Victor France puts it into the middle for Gerson, taken away by Max Ferdinand. Mario Alvarez, Gerson and Viega. Played back to midfield. Yoshi plays it all the way back to his keeper. Alvarez has it stolen away. Chino. Good defense from Febo to slow Chino down. Now all of a sudden Milwaukee's taking over the offensive play here. Santos tries to get into the corner, stolen away by Gerson. Alvarez. Febo. Shot! Oh, just wide for Tony Walls. Best opportunity the Rampage have seen in a while. Max Ferdinand for Milwaukee. Over midway of the fourth, ball's loose in the crease. Santos has it for Milwaukee. Tied at 3. Ricardino. Hurwitz, far wall. Santos on him. Gerson making his way into the middle. Gerson, bicycle kick, goal! There's Gordy Gerson. Quiet all night, gets the bicycle kick goal and puts the Rampage up 4-3, 6:21 left in the fourth. Gerson's 16th goal of the season puts the Rampage up, 6:21 to go. Timeout, 4-3, the Rampage lead this one. With the tying goal in the third quarter, the Wave have now scored in 22 straight quarters against the Rampage. Gordy Gerson just puts the Rampage up 4-3 here in the fourth with 6:21 to go.
Remaining in the matchup. Milwaukee 3, your Rampage 4.
16th goal of the season for Gerson.
And with that also we end tonight's specials.
The Wave trail this one by 1. Ruggles has the ball.
Let's not stay quiet, Cedar Rapids. Keep the noise up. We need to hear you. Let's make some noise.
Ian Bennett has it stolen away. Alex Bradley. Shot. Edwin Rojas' shot, partially deflected by Ruggles. And back the other way come the Wave. Far side Liate. Plays it off the back wall. Nobody there for the rebound. Hurwitz clears. Milwaukee will change up. Liate off. And Max Ferdinand will come on. Lemos, the extra attacker, or playing the part of the extra attacker, already has a goal tonight for the Wave. Played into the far corner. Ferdinand wasn't there. Huffman able to clear briefly. Right back to Chamali. Now Hurwitz on the breakaway. Too high. Bobby Hurwitz had gotten around the defender, had gotten around Ian Bennett. One-on-one with Lemos, but got too much under his kick and sent it up and over the goal. Chance to put the Rampage up by 2 goes by the wayside. 4:47 to go. Rampage looking to break a 4-game losing streak. Headed ahead to Gordy at the go-ahead goal. Walls. Charlie Bales. Drew Russell back into the middle. Good ball movement here. Bales gives it up to Russell and then played it back for Huffman. Huffman didn't expect that. Had to go all the way back. Alex Bradley and Fibo Arriaga back on for the Rampage. Through the crease. Heiner directing traffic from midfield. Bradley in the near corner. Fibo knocked down in front. Rebound for Russell. 3:30 left in this one. Regulation. Gerson shot. Oh! Gordy Gerson, right elbow. Top of the net, left side. Gerson, second of the quarter, 17th of the season, and the Rampage are up by 2. .327 to go. 5-3 Rampage. Goalie Gershon, 2 goals here in the fourth, both unassisted. The Rampage lead this by 2. 3:27 to go in the fourth. The Wave have pulled their goalie Lemos and gone with the extra attacker. Liate plays it into the far corner and gets it right back. The left elbow. Ricardino, far boards. As the clock runs. Knocked out a play by the Rampage. Turnover to the Wave. Restart coming from the top of the box. Extra attacker out for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2, 2:50 to go. Max Ferdinand and Ian Bennett to the left of Liate. Marcio Liate. There's a save by Heiner. And it goes all the way back down. Hurwitz keeps it in the Wave end. Santos trying to get it out, can't. Hurwitz bodies him. Now Milwaukee clears. Liate with Bennett on the left. Right side. Ricardino between the circles to the extra attacker. 2 minutes to a Rampage victory. And it's all the way back down into the Wave end. Clock runs. Ricardino across midfield. Liate off the back wall. Ricardino, shot sails wide and a nice save out front. I think that was Derek Huffman who cleared that for the Rampage. Hurwitz ties up Ricardino, gets it loose, empty net. Scooped up by the extra attacker. 80 seconds left in this one. Liate left elbow. Ferdinand. Contact. Hurwitz in the extra attacker. Oh, and a blue card is called. And so with an extra attacker, it'll be 6-on-4 for the final minute and 4 of this game. So add a little bit of excitement to the final 64 seconds of this one. Bobby Hurwitz will go to the penalty box. So 6-on-4. The Wave need 2 to tie. Heiner the save, rebound, another save for Heiner. Santos had the rebound opportunity. Heiner shut him down. Under a minute. Liate left side. That one goes high into the stands. Santos heads it into the Wave end. Tony Walls gives Chino a push. And a foul is called on Walls. 30 seconds left in this one. 6-on-4 Milwaukee. They trail by 2. Centering pass cleared. Ricardino. There's a block. Yoshi sends it out of play. $16 seconds left in this one. Restart for the Wave. Ferdinand. Bennett in the middle. Oh, the extra attacker fanned on that shot. That was ugly. There's a block for Walls. And the 4-game losing streak for the Rampage is going to come to an end, as is the 22 straight quarter scoring streak for the Wave. Well, we got 1 more second to go. And now we're done. So the Rampage improve to 7-8 and pick up a game on Kansas City for the second playoff spot in the Central. Milwaukee loses their 3rd straight on this road trip. They fall to 12-3. Final score, 5-3. The Rampage win this one. Good night from the U.S. Cellular Center.